Yeah, no, dude, you know what's something I'm like struggling with now at work? I realize my like way to focus. I have such a hard time. I used to think that like because I feel like our generation, it's so easy for us to multitask and do like so many things. But I reckon when you do so many things, you can't do like 100% on like small things. And especially in my job, dude, I'm like copping it so hard. I'm just like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. Oh, I forgot to do that. I forgot to do that.
I've always been told multitasking is bad
Oh, you reckon?
because you're not focusing on one task with 100% of
Yeah, that is an
your
interesting
brain.
thought. You know, that's the one thing when you said like, what was it, Kev? You said, however you do anything.
How you do anything is how you do everything.
Yeah, dude, that stuck with me
Oh, no
for a
worries.
minute,
Let's
man.
write a book.
Let's go back to high school and well,
See,
let's
this was
say
our issue in
graduation.
high school. We tried to multitask way too much in high school. I was
Yeah.
trying to study for 9, 10 subjects at the same time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like trying not to just study anything, and I couldn't even study. I was just like, this was my studying system. I was like, I study for 30 minutes, I get to play games for 2 hours.
That was legit me as well.
I was just like, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. And
Cue
that's-
cue the episode of In-Betweeners where Will's studying in the library and he's saying, it's not going in.
How's your revision going?
Yeah, not bad. Pretty good. Got an excellent schedule sorted, colour-coded and balancing my time well. Got some drinks here to help, Pro Plus, that sort of thing.
Right.
And nothing's fucking going in.
All right. I haven't watched the In-Betweeners, but
But no, I
Sounds
did
good.
the exact same thing.
yeah.
I was like, all right, I'll study for half an hour, play on my phone for an hour.
Yeah.
And I'll study for half an hour.
I remember my favorite thing was the ATAR calculator in year 12.
Oh, yeah, well, 40 for methods, 40 for English, yeah.
And
85 ATAR, not bad.
so that is what you call, guys, straight delusion. Definitely don't go on that ATAR calculator. That doesn't translate to anything. It's even if you get those scores, I don't think that's actually the ATAR that you're gonna get. I think there's a lot that it determines.
It depends on the people, like your
School,
your
the
year
area.
and everything.
Yeah, everything.
Maybe one of our future guests can explain that stuff more deeply.
Someone that's actually smart. We need to get someone that got an ATAR above like
12.
90 or something. Yeah. Who can we get?
We're
Someone
not
that's-
friends with any of them. We bullied them.
No, and we you know how you were saying before, like you're friends with the weirdos.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are our friends, all weirdos.
Yeah.
Got all below like 30.
60s, 50s. But yeah, what's your issue with work and multitasking?
Yeah, like I can't focus on anything, dude. And it's with architecture. I'm I know this sounds so stupid, but I realize with architecture, it's like the detail is in everything, and the more that you like try to just pass over a certain area, then it's like it tends to be more crappier. So you got to be more focused on like 100% in one area and then move on to the next kind of thing, rather than just be like, oh, this is how the building looks. Oh, that's it. Brrr. That's it. I realize the good things, man, like good architecture. I don't want to go into a whole rant here, but good architecture is like noticing like little details and like the builder and the architect kind of like working together, and like they show details in the small things, not in the larger things, and that shows good architecture. That's my thing. I don't know, I just had to say that.
Can I tell you a story?
Yeah, go
at my
ahead.
work that's kind of similar.
Oh,
So you know how with graphics operating, you have to notice spelling mistakes and a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff because you obviously don't want all that to go on air.
yeah.
We were interviewing someone for Channel 7
Mm.
and I was doing the graphics on that day. And the guy's name was James Cummings.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to his graphic,
Oh.
and I read it. This is maybe 3 seconds before it's going on air, and it says James Cumming, and there's no S on the end.
Oh god.
So I'm like, oh crap. So I had to
Text
quickly, I had to quickly like go into the app and change it.
Oh wow, you had to do it.
Yeah.
And then do you have to report that?
No, because I made the graphic. I obviously didn't look at it earlier,
Oh.
but I fixed it.
Oh,
I had the
good-
biggest
good detail,
little
man.
panic heart attack there.
Oh my gosh.
But thankfully it wasn't a live show, so you can edit it afterwards.
Afterwards, yeah.
But still, it's something you don't want to get wrong.
Yeah, and then
because you look
plus-
like a tosser.
No, and plus that like small quick thing that you did, it would have saved you like 2 minutes of 3 minutes editing. So that's
Well, I
good.
wasn't editing it anyway, so
Ah.
but save that guy some time.
Yeah, like man, I realize I know this is stupid, but when I work before, I always have like YouTube vids running in the background. Now I'm just like just music. I can't have anything else running in the background,
And
or else I'm
probably
gonna,
why I missed that graphic earlier was because I was on my phone
Yeah.
or doing YouTube or checking something earlier. So
I swear it's our generation. I don't think like the older generation does that. Like they're more, I don't know.
well, they grow up without phones and
Yeah.
all that stuff. They have to focus on their job. They have nothing else to to think about when they're at work.
Yeah, I remember Bill Burr, he was saying this story, Kev, when it was like, oh, like when I was a kid, we had no games, we had no nothing. So what we would do is we go outside, climb a tree. And I was just like, I remember doing that as well, because it's not like we fully grew up with the internet as well. There was like a time where it was like, yeah, did you ever do that? Did you ever climb trees? And
I didn't
stuff?
climb trees. I was riding bikes by myself or trying to ride bikes by myself.
You still can't ride a bike.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're so cute.
And yeah, I
We're
was an
gonna
only
teach
child, so I was
Kev.
just doing a bunch of weird stuff, just climbing on stuff in the house.
But I swear that stuff, that's like, it helps with your motor skills. It helps like your, like how you interact with other people, I think. I feel like with, man, how weird are the kids that are going to grow up nowadays?
Yeah, they just come out with a
Oh,
phone
did you
ready
see
to
this
go.
latest TikTok?
Show me this TikTok.
Oh,
Let's
so
sit in the same room and message each other.
yeah. Bro, remember like on the DS when Picto Chat
Yeah.
came out, and then we're just like, oh, this is the sickest thing. We're like messaging from there to there.
Yeah. Man, those were some good
Oh
days.
man, the memories are coming back. Ah, yeah.
But yeah, old people don't have to worry about a lot when they're at work, especially when they're in the mines or whatever jobs that.
Did you just say the mines?
Yeah,
Wait,
What?
why did you say the mines?
like they're mining for iron and all that stuff.
Oh wait, I'm gonna tell before we move on to the next like bit, but because you're talking about old people, I remember the first time I like we were going to a site for work, like a work site, and then my boss was just like, "Oh, you guys just like hop into my car, and then we'll like drive to the spot."
Yeah.
We we hop in his car. I'm just like, I'm so keen to like know what type of music this guy like listens to. I'm just like, oh, maybe like I don't know, like Michael Jackson or something, whatever. And he's just gonna play it in the
I
background.
think I know
right?
what he's going to listen
Oh,
to.
what do you think he starts listening?
TNT. Oi, oi, oi.
No, it wasn't. It was this. That was like the worst violin. But dude, it was like all classical music. This guy was listening
Yeah,
to.
is this guy a serial killer?
Yeah. And I was like, wow. And it was like the type of classical musical where like people are like,
opera.
yeah. But then there's this guy is there's violin and piano.
Oh, I said, oh.
Yeah, it was that stuff in the background. Oh my goodness.
Wow, what a weirdo, bro.
Dude, heads up to my my employer or my boss, man, this guy's a genius, bro. Literally like the smallest detail he will like, but that's that's why
Maybe
he's
that's
a,
what
that's
keeps
why
him
he's a
from-
millionaire, bro.
From multitasking. He's got that white noise in the background. Like this podcast, actually.
Yeah, keep us in the background, you guys. Yeah, maybe that's why he's a genius. I don't know, man. And he was saying that his wife. Oh, this is a good.
My wife.
This is another good point. His wife, right? Did this study that apparently when you teach kids from like 0 to 5, oh, not 0, from like 3 to 8 years old, like classical instruments, like there's something that correlates with them and their like genius, kind of like, I don't know.
I always get
intellectual.
told that 3 to 5 is the age where kids learn the most, where they pick up
Oh, really?
like the most skills
Yeah.
and lifestyle habits that set them up for lifetime. So yeah, maybe that has to do with it.
No, 100%. Because like he was saying that his wife runs like this school, and all like the like apparently like people in like the political like atmosphere, like in Victoria, like some of the kids go to it, and then some what's the premier's name?
Dan Andrews.
Yeah, his kid apparently went to it like ages
Yeah.
ago, and then like some
Good guy, Dan.
Yeah, and so a lot of like Jews go to it, and he was saying, I don't know, I just had to say it, but you know, they're
What
they're
instruments do
smart.
they play?
I don't know, but like, yeah, apparently
say it,
she teaches him, and then like they grow up to be a genius, and then
Instruments?
instruments, yeah, and it has to be like classical, something to do with classical music. And dude, this kid's like daughter, right, bro? One is like, in the Boston, like,
Boston.
what is it? You know, the one with the mechanics and everything, the Boston Robotics. That's one daughter. She
okay.
like works and studies in like that field, and then the other one like literally studies stars, and like is like trying to calculate like how
astrology.
much. Yeah, like that stuff.
What
And-
are you? PCs?
Oh no, not that.
Oh.
Is it Sagittarius?
Oh, Sagittarius.
Saga. No, yeah, dude. Like, and obviously the mom did it to the kids, like, you know, made them grow up with classical, and they ended up like becoming like geniuses.
Are they
bro.
weirdos? The kids? The kids?
Nah, I mean they got like husbands and everything. So
But our husbands are probably weirdos. Too.
yeah, who knows? But yeah.
Well, I
don't
mean,
know.
look, let's play the other side here.
Okay.
I learned classical music when I grew up as well, and I'm a bit of
Look
a
at you.
I'm a bit of a dumbass. So doesn't that balance out?
But did you like?
I learned violin around 7 or 8.
But were you like consistent with it?
Yeah, for the first 5 years I was.
Oh, so you were like doing lessons, everything.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. But maybe it has to be earlier. Maybe like that's why like she was saying, he was saying, sorry, like 3 to like 5 or something, 3 to 8. So, but man, when I get kids, there's 3 things I'm making my kids go into.
Okay, hold on. There's one I think we have to agree on.
Yep. 3. Say it. 3, 2, 1.
Swimming.
Golf.
Oh, okay.
Swimming. Everyone
No,
has
swimming
to,
is so important.
no swimming. It's part of the school curriculum. Like you're gonna.
No,
have
no,
to
I want
learn
my
this.
kids to learn swimming.
Yeah. What about golf?
Oh, I don't know. I feel a kid going into golf would be super, super depressing.
Oh, you reckon?
Because those kids, like those PGA professionals, when they were kids, they were playing every day
Yeah,
after
yeah.
school and
Because
every
I feel
Sunday.
like not even to make it professionally. I think it's just like such a good skill to have.
And then you miss one putt, and then that putt
you
costs you like $50,000
and then you get
or
bashed up by your
$500,
dad.
$500,000.
But yeah, there's 3 things if
Yeah,
I would
alright.
put my kids into. It would be golf, learning a classical instrument,
Yep.
and then if it's a girl, ballet.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, ballet or some sort of dancing. Because yeah, like my boss was saying, apparently dancing as well, it has something to do with like your coordination and motor skills. It really helps the kids. So
Well, we're just grateful our parents got us to this country. We don't kids. So our kids can live the good life. We're just happy to be here. In all
did you
honesty.
play? Did your parents get you into sport? Like how did you get into? Because you love soccer.
Yeah.
How did you get into it?
Oh, I'm from a friend in high school.
Yeah, how?
Oh, he just asked me, "Oh, you want to play soccer for my team?"
Oh no way! And you
Yeah.
never played?
No, I played casually. I wasn't.
Oh, at lunchtime. and
Yeah, I
stuff.
wasn't like some, like next coming of Messi. So yeah, that's how I got into it. And I enjoyed it. But you should play sport from a young age.
I think
too.
sport, yeah, some sort of like team sport coordination.
What age did you start throwing rocks?
The first time I started playing ball, I got the room basketball thing, the one that you like hang on your door, and then I started, dunking on that, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna make it to the NBA, and then I realized like around grade 4,
Sorry, bro.
there was this one big black guy in our U level, and I was like, what? How do people like grow to that height? And dude, I literally didn't reach. I mean, I didn't hit puberty until like year 6, year 7. Like I was so tiny, and right now I'm not even that tall still. But bro, I was no joke, like probably like 5 feet. So
Your genetics didn't support you for that sport. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, man.
no,
It's not meant to be.
I don't understand with Philippines. Like I love basketball and I love the pride that Filipinos have for basketball, but it's just not in our genes. We're not meant to be basketball.
All the tall ones are mixed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like
Filipinos.
Andre Blatch and
Yeah, Jordan
guys,
Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson.
There's no one else.